When pollution from our cars, trucks, factories, and planes goes up into the air, it covers the earth like a blanket. And just like the blankets on your bed, this kind of pollution can hold extra heat near our planet's surface where we live. And it is making our planet warmer each year. This problem is called climate change, or global warming. How does it affect our river? Climate change causes our winters to be warmer. Ice has gotten far less common on our part of the river. 100 years ago, ice boat racing was a favorite sport in many places along the Hudson. Further back in George Washington's time, some people looked forward to the frozen river. Horses and sleighs were much easier to move around than a horse-drawn coach on rock-filled or muddy dirt roads. Now our part of the river doesn't stay frozen very long in winter. This difference causes some changes to the kinds of plants and animals that live in and along the Hudson. Another way that climate change affects the Hudson is through sea level rise. The seas have risen around 8 inches in the last 100 years as ice on land melts and the water released flows into the oceans, and as the oceans warm. Even a small amount of sea level rise makes for more flooding during storms, and 8 inches is more than enough to have a dramatic effect. At the same time, climate change also makes some storms worse. Storms like Hurricane Irene and Hurricane Sandy are growing more common, and we may see even worse storms as time goes on. To make matters more complex, human beings have taken over spaces which used to have marshes or oyster beds. Both of those natural features help protect our area from the storm surge, flooding, and large waves that hurricanes bring. At the same time, more and more people are choosing to live in areas close to the river and the sea. This again makes us more vulnerable to strong storms. In future, you may see changes to the factories and refineries along the Hudson as people change the kinds of ways we create the energy we need. You may also see oysters and marshes brought back along some parts of the river to help protect our area from flooding. Some people have suggested creating a barrier, like this one in London, which can be closed during storms to prevent some kinds of flooding. Do you think that will work here? Finally, you may see changes to the kinds of construction in areas close to the water as our community does what it can to slow climate change down and tries to adapt to what that change may bring us in the years to come.